Culture is the education system that gives the socialization to any people, the values, interests, and principles.
The story of a people is an intellectual compass that points the way for them to go in life.
It's a corpus of knowledge handed down from generation to generation by our own ancestors.
It defines who the people are and how they behave towards each other.
Culture really is no different from an education system, and that education system can be used to find, our true purpose.
It's how you see the world. It's the idea that there is a world.
It has so much to do with acknowledging what your ancestors have done, your parents and the people who've come before you have accomplished.
It's important because we need to maintain that relationship with our ancestors, because they are the ones that gave us this culture and the way of living.
They are really the guardian of our lives. They are guardian of our way of connecting to the universe. They are the guardian of who we truly are.
Culture is the integrated pattern of human knowledge, belief systems and traditions.
Traditions are important because they provide landmarks using symbolism for us to make sense out of our own lives.
To me, culture is one word, civilization, because it includes every single element of a people's humanity.
The essence is the summation of who we are.
Culture is like lifeblood. It's what links generations of people together by passing on necessary information to ensure their continued survival.
Culture to me is ultimately a tool to learn about oneself. It was a desire to seek the ways of the past which led us to self-fund and produce a documentary, Ancestral Voices, with the aim to open up much needed debate on African spiritual teachings and its influence across mainstream religions. Since the film's release, it's been acquired by educational institutions in the UK and in the US.
We will need your support to be able to complete the sequel to our first film. It will be broader and more substantial in its coverage of African philosophies and esoteric practices, as we have progressed further with our studies and research into the topic. We intend to create a visual dissertation that will provide a common framework by identifying and linking together common and related esoteric practices and philosophies from different communities on the continent, as well as its legacy in the diaspora.
In our dedication to this project, we've invested our own funds once again to secure interviews with the High Sanusi Sangoma from South Africa and well-noted academic scholars on the topic. But there's so much more that needs to be done in terms of interviews and locations to film, and to make this happen, we need your support.
No contribution you can make will be too little or too big. Kindly visit our website to get an idea of the various ways in which you can support this project to become a reality.
So what will you contribute
to preserving African history and culture?